guys, thanks so much for tuning in. So today I'm just getting right into how I made the window, or the mirrored window that I saw at Hobby Lobby that I wanted to recreate. All Dollar Tree products. I'm sure that you probably could recreate this for cheaper, but yes, this is what we are doing. So you're gonna need the mirrors, those sticks that I just showed, and a foam board. So here I'm just showing, I'm just trying to like get a layout of everything, and get some measurements going so that my husband can use our handsaw to cut down the sticks. Now I will tell you guys, this was a little difficult. Those they use like little small, I guess, a nail gun, and they were difficult to get out. I ended up on some of them just hammering them in flat and sanding over it to make it a flush surface, because it was difficult to get all of them out. But if you have a better idea on how to get them out, go for it, because it was just hard for me. But now I'm just measuring where I'll need my husband to cut, and we do have a miter box. We use this and I got it from Walmart for like $9.99 or $5.99 or something like that, but I think that it comes very in handy, especially for bigger crafts. So I laid out the mirror, and we're just going to trace around that so I can know what to cut out, and then my husband used a razor here to cut out the foam part for the backing. Now to glue these on, I probably could have used heavy duty glue, but I did just use hot glue for the mirror onto the backing of that. And I'm just putting this up here because I felt I needed a harder surface to push the mirrors down onto the foam board. But yeah, I would say use a heavy duty, but the hot glue did give me a quicker result. So now I am just lining all these up and trying to glue it. And y'all, this first attempt, womp womp womp, a total freaking fail. Like, I don't know what I thought I was doing, but it was a fail. It did not work that way, and it did not stay. I think I was like trying to like attach them to each other first and then attach them to the back. It wasn't working. But I think what really worked the best was just attaching them to the actual mirror part. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? I'm horrible at voiceovers, so I'm really sorry if you guys don't get what I'm saying. Ask all the questions you want down below. I always try to answer the questions in the comments. So once you figure out how best to glue yours down, how it's going to work best for you, go ahead and clamp them down. I did end up moving this to a higher space because being on the floor, the clamps weren't allowing it to be flat, and I didn't want anything to divot in, if that makes any sense. And then just go ahead and paint the frame whatever color you want. You might want to paint it beforehand, but that is up to you. And here is the finished product. I actually really love how it turned out, and I hope you guys did too. Now moving along to the second pair of frames, you're gonna need 6 picture frames. It really doesn't matter the size or the if it has wood or not. That's all up to you, your preference. But these were a 4x6 at Dollar Tree, and I am going to remove the clips and the glass from them. So after removing the prongs, I am going to add some Dollar Tree heavy duty glue and some hot glue to adhere the glass back in. If you don't want the glass, you don't have to put the glass back in, but I thought it would make it a little more sturdy to do it that way. And then now I'm trying to line up to see which ones fit best. You know, these are from the Dollar Tree, so they're not always equal, or you know, the same dimensions exactly. So I'm lining those up, and for some more stability, I am putting the hot glue down on the crack, and then I'm going to put the wooden stir sticks on the back to give it some more stability, like I said. And I'm going to do that in every crack, or everywhere that it meets. So that's what it looks like after I put an abundance of them, guys. I didn't want this thing coming apart. And because all of my frames were not the same color, had they been the same color, that would have been all that I did, but they weren't. So I took some of the pewter gray from the apple barrel colors at Walmart. They're 50 cents. And I just I called myself dry brushing it, but as you can see, this is not dry brushing. I fully painted these, and I really love how this turned out. You can paint it whatever color you want. I actually saw J Money do this on some smaller frames, I think, but I loved how hers turned out, and I absolutely love how this one turned out too. And here is the finished product, guys. I hope you loved both frames. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will try to leave the dimensions also down below for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.